Alrighty, this video will interest you if you have a Montana prairie off-road caravan. Put a diesel heater in here this morning. It's all gone on very neat and everything's worked out well. So let me show you how we went about it. First thing, the tank. Nice space between the toolbox and the front wall for the fuel tank to go in there. So that fits perfectly. If we go underneath, we'll be able to see where everything comes out. So that's just, you'll see when I go upstairs, it's nicely tucked in there. Just had to work around those chassis rails and make it as tight as possible, leave enough space for storage. Running back to the fuel line, there's your air intake just up there, exhaust running out that way, and that's the power cable running across there and out to the batteries where you can just see that lock hanging down. So that's the underneath, all sealed up and tightened up. If we go back up and go inside, inside the van, the heater is installed right there, tied up against that wall. Got a wire cage over it to protect it. You can see the controller conduit run up there. Just tricky little cavity to work with, but got it in there, and then had to lose a door to put the vent in here. Didn't want to put the vent over here because it could blow on this cabinet here and possibly warp the wood. So that's it in there. We start it up. There's a remote. Start heating. It'll start going through its warm-up cycle now. Blow for 2 or 3 minutes, and then the pump will kick in and we'll see it fire up. So if you're not familiar how these run, you can probably just hear, it's up here, you just hear the fan ticking. And the pump is not quite ready yet. On the controller there, it's a bit hard with the light, but you'll be able to tell when it's actually alive, when it's operational, when there's a yellow flame in the chamber. Now, that's not the case at the moment. At the moment, it is set for 36 degrees. Okay, probably a bit warm. Dial it down a bit. Now, if you listen, you can probably hear the pump. Starts to wind up a bit. Pumping fuel in, and very shortly we will have a little yellow flame in there. But it might be a very boring video if I wait for it. Take my word for it, it'll come.